As we head into fall, it's a great time to think about seasonal checkups and maintenance for your home. Joining me this morning, husband and wife duo Arturo and Elena Lopez, co-owners of TruBlue Home Service Ally Houston and North Houston, to talk about a routine checklist to keep your home in tip-top shape all year round. And hopefully this could potentially save you money, right? That's the goal here. Where do we start? Looking into the fall, where do we go?
Well, with this heat, a lot of people don't realize that we're actually in hurricane season as well. And so a lot of those trees and pine needles have actually accumulated in your gutters. And so we want to think about cleaning those, because once the rains comes, that could actually, the water has to go
the weight.
The weight. It could damage the gutters. It could also go in the home and cause additional damage. So that's the first recommendation, is to have someone clean your gutters, check though, and then also while they're up there, just maybe do a perimeter sweep.
That is a really great reminder too. The calendar says it's peak hurricane season Sunday into Monday. So this is a really great conversation to be having today, and hopefully getting out there today, tomorrow, over the weekend to get those gutters squared away. Gutters aside, what else?
The other thing we don't think about is our security alarms. So those fire alarms, those actually need to be checked and tested on a monthly basis, but definitely change out the batteries every 6 to 12 months.
I also know that you're talking about installing walkway lights. I really like this. They look, aesthetically they're pleasing to look at, but they also could serve a safety purpose as well.
Sure. Right, so the lights, I mean, it's something as we approach the fall, days get shorter. It gets darker earlier. And so lighting is really essential, especially since we have seniors at home, children. Having lights in the walkways, making sure the bulbs have been changed. I mean, you can grab these lights. They sell them at Walgreens, very simple. They just plug into the outlet, and when you walk by them, they light up. You can have them down your walkway. They're phenomenal, and they'll help with fall prevention, and just keeping the visibility clear.
And you can also use these inside as well, inside your home, whether it be in the bathroom. If you have to get up in the middle of the night instead of waking up the rest of the household, you could install these, and it's a great guidance. Really great suggestion. What is this thing?
So this is actually it's a really strong rubber trackway. So a lot of times the biggest thing in the home is you trip over the transitions from either the bathroom to the bedroom.
Oh, the thresholds.
The thresholds. Yeah. So as we're widening doorways for those, these can be cut to size, and they're actually very cost effective. So if you contact us, we can give you our vendor, but these can actually fit any doorway in any size, and they're actually a lot more reasonable than trying to do a full ramp or actually trying to do a remodel in between the home.
And I also noticed too, it looks like it gets a little thicker toward the back, so this could be perfect on an exterior door going in and out of the home.
Even for a wheelchair or just a senior, someone who just can't really tell because it's dark, can't really tell that there's a threshold between rooms.
Yeah, bridging that gap. That's a really great suggestion. I like that a lot. And what is this? Is this something else, or?
Yes, so this is one of the products that has been the most popularly requested. Basically what we do is we take a little cut of your bathtub, and that way you don't have to lift your leg as high. And then there's also an attachment that you can keep using it as a bathtub. But what it does is, if you have an elderly person living with you or someone with special needs, is this actually minimizes the risk it takes getting in and out of the bathtub. That's also partnered with grab bars. So that's something that we always recommend in partnership with that. But that's a product that's been highly requested, especially for the fall.
Saving your hips, preventing injuries. I know a lot of caregivers would probably be interested in this for their elderly folks. Well, thank you so much for coming in. Any other tips and suggestions as we head into the fall months?
Just dryer cleaning. Cleaning out the lint filter is really important. A lot of fires happen because of the fabric and the lint that goes into it. So just cleaning out that lint every 6 to 12 months, actually cleaning the whole entire filter, making sure that's all clear, because the last thing you would want is, a dryer fire, which happens. And so you don't think about it as much, but that's one of the top things that we'd like to do, is we take maintenance of your home.
I think we put so much emphasis on spring cleaning. There's also fall cleaning to be done as well.
Correct.
Okay. Thank you both for coming in on the morning show. We, of course, will put all of this information inside this article on our website, clicktohouston.com.
Great. Yeah, you can reach us on any social media. Our phone number, 832-536-6288.
There you go. Okay.